So today is a special day for two reasons. One, it's my birthday. I turned 33 today. And two, today is the day the a7R5 finally arrives. So today we're going to do a quick unboxing and first impressions of the a7R5, but I'm also going to pepper in some life lessons that I've learned along the way. These are more reminders for myself so I don't forget and I document them, but hopefully you find them insightful as well. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the unboxing. If you want to skip to the unboxing, just go ahead and skip to the unboxing. I'm posting it there. So yeah. Nice morning so far. Just finished working out. Billy actually scheduled a massage for me, so I'm on my way to go do that now. Hopefully FedEx gets here soon with my packages. Finished the massage. Oh man, honestly, it feels so good. You're in there and it's a sense of euphoria. You know, you just feel so relaxed. It's pretty awesome. I got a text from FedEx that the package has arrived. Woohoo! So I'm pretty pumped about that. We're gonna go pick up Billy and then we're gonna go have a little birthday lunch. So that'll be nice. So I won't be able to open the package till a little bit later today, unfortunately. But as I'm on my way back, just to share the first lesson or more of a reminder this last year, year 32, that essentially is around my nutrition, health, and more specifically around breathing. And so I've always been relatively knowledgeable about just nutrition, exercise. My tendency is to go hardcore, and I can sustain that for a few weeks, but then something happens and then unfortunately I fall off the wagon and I'll lose a good amount of weight, but then I end up gaining all the way back. This is one of the areas where I had the most breakthrough these past few weeks. Actually, it happened to me again. I'm actually on a 3-month cut right now. It's a challenge that I'm doing with a men's group of entrepreneurs, and the goal is that I need to drop 10 pounds by the end of this year. If not, I have to sell my FX6. But a few weeks ago, I kind of fell into this place where I overdid it and I just felt extremely tired. And usually what happens is that I feel really tired, then emotionally I just start feeling very stressed, and I start feeling sad. I start having all these negative thoughts. So there you go, man. You did it again. You know, you went too hard. You overdid it. You know, you're not gonna reach this goal. What were you thinking? Yeah, it's okay. Like, you know what, man? It's all right. Like, just go go eat that thing you're not supposed to go eat. Don't work out today. Don't do those things, right? Honestly, that usually is what happens, and then I fall off the wagon. This last time that happened, I realized that I wasn't thinking positively, and it was really just all in my head. I mean, yes, I felt physically tired, but my mind just wasn't helping. Thought just came to me, and I don't know where or how, but it was just like, maybe I should do some breath work. Like if you've never done breath work, check out Wim Hof. Is a great starting place. But really all I did was I went to YouTube and I typed in breathing more energy. I went outside, put that on, and oh my gosh, like it was so crazy for me, because after I did that session, it was literally a complete 180. Like, first of all those negative thoughts were gone. Then I just didn't feel tired anymore. Like, I felt fine. Like, I didn't, I felt fine. I didn't feel tired. interesting to me that my body could do that. I had no idea that I could control to that extent how I was feeling. We have these tools, and a lot of the times, you know, we just don't know that they're there, that they're available to us. And gosh, like, it was, I got even a little emotional and I started crying because, like, I realized that, like, I could do it, you know, like, I can do it. I can actually stick with this, and I can pull through, and I can, you know, really work towards my goals. The resources, the tools are there for us. You know, we just need to apply them. If you're not doing breath work, definitely give it a try. Oh, what is this?
Third one's the charm.
Billy's been super sweet, getting me some good gifts.
That he chose and approved.
That I chose and approved. Come on, you gotta let them know. If you're a videographer, photographer, you know that you need to tell your family what's up, you know? So the first gift she got me this morning was this new iWatch. So pretty excited about this one. I did ask for it already.
Yes.
Is this what I think it is?
I don't know, because when you ordered, I ended up selling, and I got you
What?
a different one. I think you're gonna like this better. Yeah, I think it's
Ooh, it's got B&H logo on it. There you go. Boom.
Would it have killed me if I sold it and got you something different?
Wait, what? Why is it like super shaky in there? You hear that?
When I was rubbing it, I heard it, and I was like,
Right. All right, guys, stick around. We're gonna do an unboxing later because we're starving. Go for it. So we just left the restaurant. Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Wow. Mexican fine cuisine. It was so good. If you're from the Valley, you're from 956, definitely need to go check out this place. Rosie or Rosario? What's it called?
I don't know. Rosemary?
Rosemary, something like that. Anyway, go check it out. So good. And yeah, so it leads to my lesson number 2 of being 32, doing hard things. I got to a point during the year where things that in the past for me were very easy or not as stressful, all of a sudden started stressing me out a lot. And I noticed that I was just too comfortable. Just little things that at the end of the day, like working out, cold showers. Like, I started doing those 2 things, and obviously when you start doing harder things, obviously it elevates your mood, so you just feel a lot better. That other things in your life just become easier, you know, specifically with work and stuff, like dealing with stressful situations, clients, like they just don't feel as stressful anymore. You know, one of the other hard things that I started doing this year is just going like camping and hiking and stuff. That's been like a really great experience. I've gone twice to Big Bend, and just being able to get out and sleep on the floor, man. Like, get out of your 4 walls and just, you know.
You used to sleep on the floor before.
I used to sleep on the floor before, yeah, for almost a decade. Wow, the moon looks great. Apparently today the moon is going to be in front of Mars or something like that. and it's supposed to look like awesome. You know, cool stuff happens on December 7th. The oculation of Mars. That's what it's called. My brother-in-law's on into this stuff. Shout out. All right, guys. So that's lesson number 2. Mainly more of a reminder for myself. It's just like, don't stay away from doing hard things. Work out. Don't stuff your face. Wake up early. Stop hitting the snooze button. Take cold showers. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That used to be one of my slogans for one of my podcasts. That was hilarious. Anyway, I just need to remind myself that. ¿Qué pasó? Alright guys, so we're going to do the unboxing, but before I do, real quick, last thing to remember. Definitely a lot of lessons. I think I could talk a little bit about fatherhood. Obviously having Luca has been pretty awesome. I think the other thing was in regards to not just focusing on, you know, your work, but also focusing on your passion. So particularly for myself, I was always in the creative field, and then I got really sucked into my business and just doing business stuff that I kind of just forgot about everything else. This year specifically, I've been finding that creative passion again, and obviously making these videos and stuff, having a lot of fun doing so. So it's something that I don't want to forget as I keep moving forward. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and do this unboxing. If you did listen all the way up to here, thank you so much, it means a lot. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. So, typical Sony box. Right off the bat, you have this thing, which I believe is just mainly like a HDMI lock thing. Yeah, frankly, I have no idea what this thing is for. You got a cable for the charger, you got strap, of course. NPFZ battery, these are awesome. Honestly, the battery on the Sony cameras is really, really good. I did get to use the R5 there for a little bit. I wasn't really happy with how little the battery lasted. Of course, we got the charger. So these things are feeling a lot more like eco-friendly. I hope they're like recyclable. So I think that's new because I don't recall that being a thing. Charger. Yeah, and like even these like are eco-friendly, you can tell. So this USB wire. Pretty cool, pretty good step up. Appreciate that from Sony. All right, guys, here it is. Are you ready for this? Oh, snap. Wow, guys. Okay, so definitely, as you guys already know, has the same toggle switch here between photos, video, and S&Q. If you haven't watched my review on the A7 IV, definitely go check it out. It should be somewhere here. And this is one of the things that I love the most about the A7 IV. I did get to have the A1 for quite some time, and when I got the A7 IV, this was one of my main features. I just love the fact that you're shooting video, you need to grab a photo, just quickly switch to photo mode, take some pictures, go back to video, keep shooting some without missing any key moments. I'm so happy that they're bringing that to their other cameras as well. And I hope to see that on the A1 Mark II. Now, one of the other things for me that's super, like these are details, guys, but obviously when you're paying so much for these cameras, it becomes about the details. Like the money is in the details. And so one of the things that always bothered me with I believe it was the A7S III, it's this little space right here. I don't know if you can see that. To grab your finger and do this switch for the A7 III was up top, like on top of the screen here versus at the bottom. And that just was never really that intuitive to me. I always had a hard time flipping the switch. And again, this is like first world problems, guys. But frankly, it was a really nice addition. They also did this on the A7 IV where they put it down here at the bottom where they left this little gap. And then now it's just so easy to come in here and switch out the screen which has been really, really awesome. Obviously, what can I say about the flip out screen? I mean, they should have done this sooner. Like, this is what the A1 should have been, in my opinion. And honestly, this was one of the main reasons why I ended up selling the A1 and just keeping the A7 IV. It's just because you just nowadays, especially for, you know, content creation and stuff like that, like, you need to have this flip out screen. Like, you know, you just need it. You can't, there's no other way around it. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't really use the A1 as much as I wanted to. Oh, actually, nice little addition here. I just noticed this. There's a little gap here in the screen. And this is where essentially you can grab your fingers and then pull it out. So nice little touch there. So far, I mean, obviously I don't have a lens on this, so I can't really tell, but this, I mean, everybody said the screen looks better. I really hope that's the case. So far, it does seem like that's the case. The screen does seem, just from visually, I'm not comparing it to anything else. It does look bigger. So I'm actually really excited about that, because that's always just been one of the issues with the Sony cameras. Like, when I did own the R5, shooting pictures on the R5 was actually a really great experience, just because the screen looks really nice, and that's inspirational even in itself. And so I hope the A7R5, you can have that same experience here. And I just never understood why Sony didn't have better screens on the back of their cameras. I mean, they make TVs, they make phones. It's like, come on, Sony. I would think that maybe it has to do with battery. Kind of, you're making some compromises with the screen quality so you can have longer battery. Anyway, that's just my assumption. I don't know if that's the case or not. I think for me, the reason why I did end up buying the A7R5 is just because, to me, it's everything the A1 should have been, right? Obviously, I'm excited about the AI features and all that stuff, but like I said, the flip out, I do really enjoy shooting like this when I'm taking photos. But obviously, if I'm doing video, I need to have this flip out screen. Really happy about that. Really happy about the 61 pixels, just because I do occasionally do bird photography, and so really having those extra pixels so I can crop in on those photos is really handy. And then the toggle obviously is awesome. So I am gonna end up selling my A7 IV in exchange for this. So if it's something that somebody is interested in, definitely reach out to me on Instagram and I'll make you a good offer. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm definitely gonna be making a lot more content with the R5. So if you have any questions about the camera, comment below and let me know what you guys would want me to do a video about, if you want me to do some kind of comparisons or anything of the sort. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.